Several years ago, I stumbled upon an idea so powerful that it changed my life forever. I read a book called The Top 5 Regrets of the Dying, written by Bonnie Ware. Bonnie is an Australian nurse who spent many years caring for patients in the final weeks of their lives. When people face their impending death, something remarkable happens. They stop taking their life for granted. The small and otherwise unremarkable everyday moment become incredibly valuable because that's going to be the last time they will do something like that ever again. Learning from her patients, Bonnie shared the top 5 regrets of those who were dying. I wish I had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me. I wish I hadn't worked so hard. I wish I had the courage to express my feelings. I wish I had stayed in touch with my friends, and I wish I had let myself be happier. This was truly a watershed moment for me because it set me on a path to freedom. It marked a point when I allowed myself to be happier. You see, none of these wishes are about making more money, driving that expensive car, getting that promotion, or trying to please people who don't even care about you. Because those things don't really matter when you're so close to the end of your life's journey. Those wishes are about the moments and the relationships we often neglect while pursuing the things that don't matter. More money, more success, and approval from people who don't matter. We pursue happiness as if it's a physical thing, as if it's a destination to reach. As you can see at the end, it's not about all the external goals we failed to achieve. It's about the moments we forgot to truly live, the experiences we missed out on while chasing for those external goals, like calling your parents, laughing over a stupid joke, catching up with family with a warm meal, finding joy in your passions, catching up with your friends and engaging with them in a deep conversation, kissing your loved ones one more time, traveling to new places you've never seen before, making new friends, having fun, and pursuing your hobbies. And if you're a parent, seeing that smile on your child's face when they finally get to see you at the end of a long day. This brings us to a very simple truth. We spend so much of our time regretting the past and worrying about the future. But the true magic is in this very moment. It is in here. It is in this now. We often say life is so short. That's only because we waste so much of it chasing meaningless things. And that brings me to my next point of being trapped by the addiction of more, by pursuit of achievements that won't matter in the end, and of chasing happiness somewhere out there, somewhere in the distant future, forgetting that it's within us. It's available now. We often say to ourselves, oh, I'll be happy when I reach that goal, or when I make that million. Then I will sit down and relax. But the truth is that happiness is not a destination. It doesn't come at the finish line. It's found along the way in the process of who we become. I'll share with you my own experience. There was a time when I used to hang out with people who didn't even value my company. I used to sacrifice my family time for others who didn't appreciate my time. I used to work long hours into the evenings and on the weekends. I don't do that anymore. When I started this new journey of living my life on my own terms, saying no was difficult. Letting go of the shallow relationship felt like betrayal. Getting started on my passions felt impossible. Eating healthy was not tasty. Exercise, meditation, yoga, they all felt like chores. There was even a time when I felt guilty for sleeping for 6 hours a night. Not anymore. You see, starting this YouTube channel was so intimidating at first. I procrastinated for so long because of my fear of failure. Now I don't have that fear. In fact, I love creating and posting these videos. When I started to focus on the process, on those small wins, those tiny milestones, rather than that one big end goal, I truly started enjoying this journey. Sometimes I read a comment from someone who found my tips helpful, or someone who found inspiration in my journey. That alone gives me reasons to create more. These comments have made this journey so rewarding, so profoundly fulfilling. And all these small skills I've learned along the way and these tiny improvements I've made in each repetition, I can see I've evolved into a different person who is learning so much in the process. A person who's so different from myself only a few years ago. A person almost unrecognizable to myself. Now I look back and see where I was going wrong. That's where many people go wrong. They chase external goals. They wait for that perfect moment to start something. And they fear failure, so they never even start. They say, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. It's such an irony Tomorrow is only a day away, but it never comes. But the truth is, clarity and confidence don't come from waiting. They come from doing things. We wait for all that right information, enough confidence, for the right moment to start, for something to magically appear in front of us. But that's not how life works. The path you need to go on doesn't appear clear from the beginning. You find it only after you set out on that journey. You learn things by doing them, by learning small skills along the way. That initial jump, that first start, that's always going to feel uncomfortable, even impossible at times. That's only because you're afraid of failing. But the regret of not starting, not doing, is way worse than the pain of trying and failing. Every day that you stay in your current state is a day that's keeping you away from the life you want, from the life you deserve. When you take that first step, when you finally start, something magical, something powerful happens. You initiate that motion, you build that momentum. Then after that, every small step you take takes you that much closer to your ideal life, makes you that much more capable, more confident. It's the vote you put in yourself for the life you want to live, for the person you want to become. And suddenly, all the things that seemed overwhelming only a while ago seem manageable. They feel doable. What felt impossible in the beginning finally becomes achievable. And here is the wonderful news. You don't need to know everything in the beginning. You don't need to chart your entire path before you begin your journey. When you drive at night, you don't see all the road in front of you all at once. All you see are the 100 feet in front of you. You're not worried about the next 100 feet or the 100 feet after that, because you know the road will appear in front of you as you go along. Same way with your entire life. This is the magical moment that is now, what is in front of you. Yesterday is already gone. Tomorrow isn't here. It's not guaranteed. All we have is now, this moment, what is in front of us. We often live as if the future is guaranteed, as if it's promised to us. We behave in a way what we achieve in the future is really what matters. But all we have is now. Our loved ones who are in front of us, that 100 feet of road that is in front of us, that's all we have. So instead of waiting for a magical moment in the future, why not start today? Why not start now? So go ahead and make that phone call, book that flight, learn that instrument, write that book, and start that business. Invite your friends for coffee. Take that day off and spend it with your loved ones. Go ahead and make those changes today so you won't have too many regrets in life. Your dreams won't go unfulfilled because of the choices you made to please others. You won't miss out on life's precious moments because of your relentless pursuit of external success. Your feelings won't die inside you because you never gathered enough courage to express them. Your friends won't be strangers because you forgot to nurture those connections. And you won't have to wonder what a happier life would feel like. At the end of the day, the only person you must answer to is yourself. When you look back in your life, it won't be about your goals, your achievements, or your material success. It's going to be about how you lived your life and who you became in the process. So go out and live your life the way you want to live. Spend time with your loved ones and do what really matters to you. Don't wait too long, because if you wait too long, the only regret you have at the end of your life will be that you didn't start sooner. Thank you for being here. If you found this video helpful, please like it, share it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm Deepak, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.